One of the key projects that we're working on in Craigavon is yarn to needle, looking at how we flow yarn through the factory. Yarn is one of the most valuable things, valuable materials that we have here.
If you look at our the costing of our products, then about 80% is material cost, of which a large proportion is the cost for yarn.
The way in which yarn flows through the factory has resulted in areas where waste is new to us. And to put this into perspective, this is hundreds of thousands of euros.
And this means basically that when you start tufting, you have to put the right amount of yarn to the needle and take care that exactly what you have put on is consumed in the carpet and not more.
As our products become more complex, for sure, it raises new issues that we need to solve. But over the last number of months, this has become one of the core activities that we have within the factory.
We need to be very precise with what we produce, when we produce it, how we produce it.
And the engineers kind of came up with the idea, let's go for a complete different machine, complete different construction, have the same product appearance, but do that with half of the yarn.
So working with suppliers is always, it's two-way street. They have to see something in it for them. So when we started discussing with them how we can have the exact amount of yarn on a comb, they're very open to this. They want a long-term partner.
One of the projects that we've been working on this year has been to reduce or to eliminate destructive weight checking at the start of the tufting process. What we have done is adopted a process called constant modes, which is a way of verifying that the machine is doing what it should be doing. So we're checking the machine rather than checking the goods coming out of the machine.
Yeah, well, we just invested in new color point machines, and they cost about 1.4 million euros. So instead of purchasing more machines, we should actually increase OEE.
We train people to actually change the way in which we operate our machines, change the way in our attitude to waste of yarn. And this fundamentally will actually change the way in which we manufacture. It will reduce the amount of material that we need. It will reduce the amount of material we need to buy.